Well, as the probe continues into the Kerala gold scam, Republic has accessed an explosive confession of one of the main accused in the scandal. Joining me on the broadcast, Niranjan from the Mumbai newsroom as well. Niranjan, over to you. What more can you tell us?
Well, Ashwin is joining us with more details of the Enforcement Directorate charge sheet, the investigation in the Kerala gold scam. In fact, Republic TV has details of a commission locker, details of which Swapna Suresh, the main accused, has also spoken about and told the Enforcement Directorate. Ashwin, tell us more about the commission locker. What is the commission locker? Where is the commission locker? How much was in the commission locker? And why is it getting very close to the Chief Minister of Kerala?
Yes, exactly. The Enforcement Directorate had submitted in the special court documents which gave the statements. It's a judicial document. It's statements of all the people they have questioned. So the most important statement which has come, which has not been discussed so far, is the statement given by Venugopal. He is the chartered accountant of Swapna Suresh. Now, how did Swapna Suresh come to know about Venugopal? That's right. It's M. Shivashankar, the Principal Secretary, introduced Venugopal to Swapna Suresh. So the statements given by the prime accused in Swapna Suresh says that after recommendation by Shivashankar, she opened a joint account with Shivashankar's own chartered accountant, a joint account with a locker facility. And this locker facility was, when it was opened, the money for it was paid by the chartered accountant of M. Shivashankar, Mr. Venugopal. So this is an explosive thing, because earlier M. Shivashankar, who did Swapna Suresh got introduced to? It was Chief Minister himself who introduced Swapna Suresh to M. Shivashankar. That we had broken yesterday. Now Shivashankar has introduced her, the prime accused, to his chartered accountant, and they've opened a joint locker facility. And the investigating agencies had so far taken more than 1 crore rupees from this. They have retrieved more than 1 crore rupees. All this money was kickbacks which she received by duping various agencies, including the Life Mission scam, Niranjan. So there has been a lot of kickback that she has received. That's also there in various statements. About 4 companies have been named for which various commissions she has received. So it all points out, and the statements also reveal that Swapna Suresh has consistently said that she opened this joint account only after recommendation from M. Shivashankar, the Principal Secretary. So obviously there is this coterie which has been formed with the CMO office, with the private secretary and the former Principal Secretary being a main part of it. So this has been clearly exposed in the 2 documents which Republic TV have accessed. We had earlier broken the story 2 days ago, and now with this revelation, it is quite clear that Swapna Suresh link with the Chief Minister is out in the open. Niranjan.
In case of the Chief Minister, now as per the details of the questions that were asked and the answers that were given by Swapna Suresh, who was the main accused in the case, now she claims in one of the answers that it was the Chief Minister who asked her in a meeting to be directly in touch with the IAS officer, that is Shivashankar. Now, if the Chief Minister asked her allegedly to be in touch with the IAS officer, and the IAS officer asks her to open a locker, now who was the beneficiary of this locker? Where was the money going? What do we know about where the money was going, and what the messages that were shared? What were these messages that were shared between the main accused and those named in the charge sheet?
See, the money which is going into this locker facility, that is what the probe is on. Like it has been exposed that about 3.8 crores were received as kickbacks from Life Mission scam, for include all the prime accused in this case. So Swapna Suresh had received 1/3 of it. So all this money, it was not just one Life Mission. There were other companies as well. There was a company named called UAFX, for which was part of the stamping agency for the UAE consulate. Now Swapna Suresh helped that company open a stamping agency. A license was got. She received kickbacks from it. That money goes to this locker. So the whole the various kickbacks which she has received has come into this locker. And who's accessing this locker? Shivashankar's own chartered accountant. He has played very safely, and these cryptic We have accessed, as you can see, we have accessed these cryptic chats between M. Shivashankaran and the chartered accountant, and it is so openly saying where Venugopal is saying, "Sir, can I talk to you when nobody is around?" And to which he replies, "Okay." So this guy clearly shows that M. Shivashankaran clearly had many things to hide. In fact, when the investigating agencies confronted M. Shivashankaran with these WhatsApp chats which he has done with his own chartered accountant, he claims ignorance to it. He says somebody might have just forwarded to the chartered accountant. This is what the statement which is given by M. Shivashankaran says, but it holds no water. It doesn't. It is absolutely far away from the truth, Niranjan. So M. Shivashankaran, it is very clear from, if you put together these two records that Republic TV has access, if we put together what these two documents, it is very clear that M. Shivashankaran has a lot of things to hide, and he is trying to protect somebody. Who is he trying to protect? Why is he claiming ignorance to his chat which he has done with his own chartered accountant? Well, there is amount mentioned. There is amount, that's a very cryptic chat. You can see it very clearly: 17 plus 4 plus 1.5 plus 4. And all these cryptic chats have been exposed by the investigating agencies. And now the onus is on the Chief Minister himself. He is really answerable.
Stay with me. I have KVS Haridas, who's a senior journalist, joining us on the phone line. Mr. Haridas, the details of the charge sheet, as we are picking up, throwing up some very explosive details of a kickback or a commission locker that was held on the advice of the IAS officer who was very close to the Chief Minister, worked very closely to the in the Chief Minister's office.